This is 93.5 CHMR-FM.
The following program was pre-recorded using the facilities at 93.5 CHMR-FM on the campus of Memorial University in St. John's, Newfoundland, and is available on the World Wide Web via MP3 stream or real audio at www.chmr.ca.
Hello and welcome to episode 14 of a special Songwriters Road Trip 10, featuring interviews conducted during my trip to the Dutch Mason Blues Festival in August of 2013. I'm your host, Terry Parsons. Now, in the days leading up to the Dutch Mason Blues Festival, I took a trip to Montreal, Quebec. While there, I visited with a fabulous lady that I have come to admire and respect as a great musician and songwriter. Angel Forrest is no stranger to the Quebec blues scene. Her latest album, Mother Tongue Blues, is actually her 7th release, and it's nominated for 2 Maple Blues Awards. She is one of the great ladies of Canadian blues, and she's my guest on the Songwriters today. This is Angel Forrest.
It's hard to think that there might come a day when the sun will burn away. It's hard to tell, but if the sky fell, there'd be no more clouds in May. My head is spinning around, my feet rise off the ground. And I fall, and I will only leave the whole world blind. What I see is a possibility for peace and harmony, but still my head keeps spinning around, my feet are rising off the ground in this beauty that I have found. We've all our questions, no answers will relieve. It's hard to just let go and believe. It's all here for you. It's all here for you. It's all here for you. We can't let it all just slip away. All we need is to stop the greed, take some time and breathe. Our fate is to appreciate the land, air, and sea. It's up to us to care as much before we can decide. The sky's here for you, the sun and moon too. Nobody knows the reason why, but still my head keeps spinning around, my feet are rising off the ground. Such beauty I have found. If we'd all our answers, we'd have no mystery. It's hard to just let go and believe. It's all here for you. It's all here for you. It's all here for you. We can't let
You're listening to the Songwriters on 93.5 CHMR-FM. I'm your host, Terry Parsons. Very pleased and excited to say that my guest is Angel Forrest. Angel, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
We opened the show with a cut from the album Here For You. We're going to play a cut from Come Alive. Can you tell us a bit about how these two albums came together and led to your current release?
Here For You was a fluke. It was songs that were written out of desperation, out of survival. Mm-hmm. They were actually originally turned into a French album, which I put out in 2000, which I was not ready to do, and it did not do well, and it was not me. I was under scrutiny and under all kinds of pressure. Mm-hmm. But when I finally went back to those songs, and I actually added more songs, and I started working with D.Columbus, who was originally my bass player, who turned into my acoustic guitar player, my partner and everything. Mm-hmm. We put out this record, and it was a folk record, and it was a very heartfelt, venting, a medicinal thing that we did. We did that with Rob McDonald. We did very well in Quebec. We played all over the place. It was one of the top-selling albums. We sold 30,000 albums in Quebec. It went very, very well. Didn't go anywhere else. I did some tours in Quebec. Then we went out to Toronto. We did Winnipeg. We did Edmonton. We did Vancouver in 4 days. 5 provinces in 4 days, up and down. Wow. But it didn't really do well anywhere else. I was with Universal. It was when Universal actually joined up with Def, but I was a guinea pig, so we got lost in the cracks. Then after that, we did Come Alive, which was an album that I had originally thought was going to be a blues album, because my agent said, do a blues album, that's what you need to do. And of course, I can't, be told what to do, so I did whatever came out. And what came out, I think, is an amazing album that has some blues on it, but there's other stuff on it, and it's radio-friendly, it's folky, it's rocky, it's bluesy. To me, it's great from A to Z. I'm very proud of the record. But again, this is a record that fell between the cracks because it couldn't be sold as a blues record. My agent couldn't take it to the festivals and to the radio stations and say, this is a blues record. So I had a little bit of, we did a lot of shows in Quebec, but we didn't have a lot of airplay.
You cannot change with your eyes of soul depiction, your dotted eyes and crossing teeth. While Jesus hangs across your window, but you're still doing what you please. Tell me why it's never quite enough. Tell me why. If I could, I'd take away the black that keeps you coming back and spinning like a wheel out of control. Think that you're the sole survivor, the only one who sees the truth. Work much harder, never reaching what you're worth. You trigger a happy tone, ready to rip one, followed by an eagle willing smile. The pioneer that I once knew, troubadour to all that's true. Tell me who happened to you. Ooh. Tell me why it's never quite enough. Tell me why hearts are giving up. Well, if I could, I'd take away the blood
A lot of stuff happened between that. Then I sort of slowed down on the music because I owned a restaurant, Auberge, worked my butt off for 2 years, put everything into it, stopped working on the music, and 2.5 years later, lost the restaurant, put it up for sale, go back to music, and listened to my agent, and put out 100% original blues record with all kinds of blues on it that came out a lot easier than I thought it ever would. I was always scared to do blues records. I thought, blues, it's got to be too easy. I can't do that. So I did other stuff. But when I actually sat down and started writing songs, I was like, oh my God, it's not blues, not your regular bam.
Yep.
But blues all the same in different styles, and it was great. It was fun. It was easy, and it's a show that we really love doing. Mother Tongue Blues. It rocks. It shows all the different sides of my voice: the soft side, the rough side, the experimental side, and every song is something special, especially for that time in my life, because I did go from being a recording artist playing to being an aubergiste, as we call it in Quebec, a restaurateur, doing the restaurant thing. And then going right back to music and going back to the roots from way back when I started.
Church bells rang about the break of day. My first communion. That I liked you, oh, that I like to start my day. He'd give me what I need, oh, well, what more can I say? He's my holy man. He's my only man. He knows he can. He knows just what to do. So sweet redemption when that man, when it follows through. He's filling me up all alone with so much love. He's my holy man. He's my only man. Well, I say a little prayer when his blood runs high. Oh, got me. Sweet appetite. Oh, we're breaking bread and drinking wine. Drinking wine all night. I'll be giving thanks. Lord knows I'll be giving thanks in His name. This man truly, truly must remain. Oh, yeah, yeah. My holy man. My only man. Yeah. Oh, hey, say he took it. Oh, no, say he took it on to the king on the throne. I soon be saved. No more, oh, got such sweet redemption, Lord, no, such sweet redemption, no, 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 in my holy man, my holy man.
The Dutch Mason Blues Festival is 3 days of blues, bikes and barbecue in Truro, Nova Scotia. For more information, visit them online at www.dutchmason.com. I'm Terry Parsons. The Songwriters will continue after these messages.
The year of the cat.
Hi, this is Terry Parsons, and this is my cat, Coogee. Now, Coogee is a real party animal. There's nothing she likes better on a Saturday night than to go out tomcatting. But then she wakes up on Sunday morning with a terrible hangover. But she doesn't let it get her down. She tunes in to the Sunday Morning Hangover Cure. It's the perfect prescription of medicinal music lovingly mixed to ease the most wretched hangover. That's the Sunday Morning Hangover Cure, every Sunday, 10 a.m. and only on 93.5 CHMR-FM. It's the cat's meow. You tell him, Cooj.
In a tiny community in rural Zambia, something magical is happening. A Care Canada program called Child Care is using the power of the internet and the power of people like you to harness a breakthrough education program for Zambia's poorest children.
I'm learning mathematics. We are learning about it.
Visit careconnects.ca today and make this program happen. Point, click, change a child's life. careconnects.ca.
Hey, all you hip cats and groovy kitties. You're tuned to 93.5 CHMR-FM, Alliant 825, Cable 942, or on the web at www.chmr.ca. Mon Radio, your only music alternative. Groovy. We now return to the Songwriters, only on 93.5 CHMR-FM.
We're back on the Songwriters. I'm your host, Terry Parsons. Very pleased to say that my guest today is Angel Forrest, and we're featuring music from the album Mother Tongue Blues. A great title and an excellent song, and it has a lot to do, I guess, with you being an English singer in a French province.
Yeah, the title does for sure, but the actual core of the song is it started back when I'm a huge fan of Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant was always my idol. Jimmy Page couldn't play guitar, so I sort of stuck to the Plant thing. I remember seeing him one time, watching a live video, and thinking to myself, "Oh my God, I love this. It's making me feel." And I thought to myself, I'd done so many jobs up to that point, and I said, I would love to do that and make people feel the way I'm feeling right now. As I was cleaning my house, watching it on the big screen, I thought, oh my God. And that was it. I decided that was it, and I just started, and I went through all the phases of singing cover songs and doing all the songs for the guitar player, the Stevie Ray, the Jimi Hendrix, being the filler for the guitar solos, until I found my niche, and I started doing some Janis stuff and some blues stuff, and it just went like that. And then I started writing stuff, and so during this song, Mother Tongue Blues, I talk about how I want to be able to express myself as Plant did, which made me respond and feeling, and the stagger and the way, his whole sexiness of the way he moved and the way he delivered the song, and that in Quebec as an English singer for 25 years, I just hope that even if they don't understand the words, that they'll get what I'm saying, that I'm right here, I'm bleeding, I'm sweating, I'm giving it all to you, and good God, please understand what I'm saying, even if you don't. And luckily, through all these years, they have.
Told many times before, when you make it in this game, il faut faire comme les autres. Well, doing like others do, it ain't really my strong suit. I had my heart broken up, I was led around by a fool, ripped up, torn inside, behind the words I hide. Tell me, has this ever happened to you? Have you ever had on? Do you know just what they'll do? Do you know someone's ever had these goddamn mother tongue blues? With a holler and a whine, stagger and a grind, I could wrap my tongue around this sound. When I did, it blew my mind. Well, the way I could get it done was to express myself in my mother tongue. I don't want to be misunderstood, I just want to get my story heard. With all my crying, the freak flag flying, well, it's just me trying to get through to you one word at a time. Oh yeah. If I look you in the eye and sing my song tonight, even if my words don't belong, will you still feel my fire? Well, this is my heart talking to you. Oh, have you ever had on? Do you know just what they'll do? Do you know someone's ever had these? Oh, he's goddamn mother tongue blues. Have you ever had on? Do you know just what they'll do? Do you know someone's ever had these? Oh, these goddamn mother tongue blues. Oh, these goddamn, yeah, these goddamn mother tongue blues. Oh, this is goddamn, these goddamn mother tongue blues.
People have said to me, always put your lyrics in your album because we will translate them, we'll find out what you're saying, because whatever it is you're transmitting on stage, these people in French and other languages, I've played in Moscow and Japan, I've played all over the place, they get it, even though they don't know what I'm talking about, they get the actual emotion and the whole delivery of the song. So this song, Mother Tongue Blues, was this my trials and tribulations of trying to get through to everybody in my own mother tongue.
It's a really cool album in that there's a great diversity of sound within the album. You've got a laid back, you've got some really folky stuff. I love how you start the album with it sounds like a chain gang almost.
Yeah. It is actually, yeah.
So what was the idea with that? What did you want to do with that opening?
The opening, because like I said, I started off with the album that I just gave you there, Secondhand Blues, and doing the Janis thing, and I started off in blues. But like I said, Jimi Hendrix, doing all these cover stuff. Everybody always told me, you need to do blues, we love the blues that you do. And then when I did Here For You, it's such a folk album, and it's not, you hear the softer side of Angel, you don't hear not the aggressive, but the let loose, let your freak flag fly Angel that people loved. So when I was coming back to do this record, I said, you know what, this first song, How You Do, is my reintroduction. I'm going to start with the chain gang, I'm going to get everybody in the mood of that whole suffering, loving, being alive, but the trials and tribulations, and then I'm going to come in with, and had nothing but time to pay my dues, which is what I said. I've been doing it for 25 years. I love what I do, but the fact is I'm back now. I'm back now, and I realize that finally I've been kicked in the head so many times that I realize that I love doing the blues, and people love it that I do it. So what am I fighting? Like, just do it, you know? And I'm very proud of it. I've never not been proud of being part of the association. It just wasn't naturally coming out of me, you know? I grew up listening to a radio station that played a lot of Joni Mitchell and Bob Dylan and Boss Skaggs, and so it wasn't. When I think about Layla Zoe, as you say, she grew up listening to that kind of blues. It was instilled in her. I wasn't. So this is something that just was naturally in me, but not because I listened to it and was influenced by it. So all those years I wrote different stuff, rock, listening to Zeppelin, listening to Bob Dylan. But this album was, okay, so I came back to the introduction, How You Do. I'm back. I'm singing the blues. I'm proud. And I'm doing my thing, and here we go. Attache ta tuque, as they say in Quebec. Fasten your seatbelt, because here we go.
I never been into the river, been baptized. That didn't make me. I never been.
Ain't had nothing but time, pay my dues. Here I am back, baby, singing the blues. Ain't no feeling finer than singing your song. Well, it took a little while, but I'm ready to roll. How you do? How you do? How you do? I'm back here, baby, and I'm singing the blues. Well, all I wanna do is bunny hop all day. Run, rabbit, run, ain't got no reason to stay. Don't go now, tell me that the rabbit gon' die. I'm standing here, baby, feeling sexy and wild. Whoa, how you do? Whoa, how you do? Whoa, how you do? I'm back here, baby, and I'm singing the blues. I ain't got time for nursery rhymes or raising your young child. You all grown up, it's mama's time to shine. Yeah. Ain't no feelings finer than singing your soul. It took a little while, but I'm ready to roll. I ain't no devil's daughter, no Snow White in the woods. It's just me, Alice, doing the best I could. From Dorothy's back in Kansas, y'all, with a heart full of blues, feeling all brand new. Yeah, I'm singing my soul
for you. Whoa!
The Dutch Mason Blues Festival is held on the second weekend of August each year and features a fabulous selection of Atlantic Canadian, and international blues artists. For more information, visit them online at www.dutchmason.com. I'm your host, Terry Parsons. The Songwriters will continue in just a moment.
And now, a special testimonial from Jacob Richard Mercer, the infant grandson of Cosmic Debris host Terry Parsons. That's Jacob's way of saying you should tune into my poppy's show, Cosmic Debris. That means my poppy plays the best in classic rock, including the great moment in rock history and the Monday night epic, plus the weird, the wild, and the wacky from the World Wide Web. That's Jacob's way of reminding you to listen to Cosmic Debris every Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. and only on 93.5 CHMR-FM.
Hey man, remember your Peter Max psychedelic poster? The go-go boots you wore with your Mary Quant false eyelashes? Sit-ins, love-ins, laugh-ins, hippies, yippies, bippies, op art, pop art, and art link letter? Then there's something else you ought to remember. You're over 45 and you're at risk of developing diabetes. Please call the Canadian Diabetes Association at 1-800-BANTING for more info, because you need to know. Peace, man.
This is 93.5 CHMR-FM, Alliant Channel 825, Cable Channel 942, or on the web via MP3 stream at chmr.ca. Mon Radio, your only music alternative.
Brother and me had a week beside the sea.
We now return to the Songwriters with your host, Terry Parsons, only on 93.5 CHMR-FM.
We're back on the Songwriters. I'm your host, Terry Parsons. My guest today is Angel Forrest. And Angel, we're talking about the album Mother Tongue Blues. We've talked about the diversity of it and the writing of it. How long of a writing process went into this album?
Like I said, we owned the restaurant. We did the whole 2.5 years of hell and not working on our music and really feeling very empty, my husband and I, because we play together and we write together. And when we decided finally to give up our dream of having this restaurant, we put the actual sign outside. 7 days after we put the sign out, we started writing the record, and 7 months later we were going into mastering. So it was literally something that was exploding inside us that we had to get out, that I had to get out. And obviously there's songs that linger in your head. You know, there's melodies that linger for years, and you put them down on paper and you go back to them or whatever. But it was a 7-month process. The writing, getting in the studio and putting it out. And it's crazy but every single song, you know, like an agent will tell you, write 40 songs and then pick the best 11. I'm like, are you kidding me? I write songs out of necessity to be able to express myself and get over a stage in my life, but it's not something I do every day. I'm a performer first. So when it's time to get down, I get down and everything comes out, and it gets crazy, it gets ugly, it gets dirty, but it all comes out on paper, and every song gets done, and every song is heartfelt and the real thing, you know.
her electric throne, spilling rubies from her lips. We're full of fire and rage, such a tender young age. I can hear her heart believing. We all love her for who she is. Her colors we will never change. Her body talks with pictures of lovers lost and a better way of living. But she's so sad, she's so sad. My blue fire girl. She's so sad, she's so sad. My blue fire girl. I still see her in my dreams. Stars and glitter from her fingers. There's a long scarlet hair, moves like a wave through the air. I can hear her heart beating. We all love her for who she is. Her colors we will never change. A starving soul looking for something more. Oh, that she can feed on. But she's so sad, she's so sad. My blue fire girl. She's so sad, she's so sad. My blue fire girl. Love marks the spot where heaven lies. She's fighting for any piece of the pie. Searching high and low, never giving up on what she knows. Could be, would be, if only, oh, if only she could let it go. She's so sad, she's so sad. My blue fire girl. She's so sad, she's so sad. My blue fire girl. She's so sad, she's so sad. My blue fire girl. She's so sad, she's so sad. My blue fire girl.
That was Angel Forrest from the album Mother Tongue Blues, and a song that's got a lot of play on CHMR, and that is Blue Fire Girl.
And that is a really emotional song, and you know, you were talking about it off mic. I'll let you tell the story. Go for it.
Blue Fire Girl. Well, like I said, all the songs have some meaning, and they're all very emotional. But Blue Fire Girl, Dimitri Lebel-Alexandre, who's a great studio player, a great player, plays all kinds of styles of guitar. He actually came to me with the music, and he has played with Layla Zoe, a blues artist, obviously from Vancouver, who's all over the world. And he came to me with this music, and it was like, to me, it was like an epic. I was thinking Black Crows. I was thinking, this got to be a big song, you know. And immediately they left me alone. They went off and did whatever, and the lyrics just came out. The lyrics came out, and I was thinking about Layla, and I was thinking about just how passionate she is, and how, you know, she's younger than me. She's got no kids. She's got, you know, her life is her music. Like she said, she's married to the blues. I've got kids. I've got ex-husbands and you know, I've got the whole thing. And I'm looking at her and thinking about how hard she struggles, you know, and how we feed off each other. She helps me, I help her. She says we were in the same business, but we're coming from different angles, but it's all the same game. It's all the same, you know, piece of the pie that we're trying to get, right? And so this song just came out, inspired the hell out of me. It came out, and she was coming down that following weekend, and she came over, and we were sitting there listening to new songs that we were working on and whatever, and she was sitting at the bar, and I was sitting at the table, and I said, oh, yeah, there's a new one going on. I had my head down. I put it on, and she was sat in the bar, and then she's like, oh, what's this one? Oh, I said, great, yeah. And she's, first verse, she's like, you know, in Layla's character, it sounds like it's about me. I had my head down, my hands were shaking. Second verse comes out, and I looked up at her, and she had tears in her eyes, and I had tears in my eyes, and she was like, oh my God, you know, on her mouth, just lit her lips. And then we just both listened to the song, holding hands, and at the end, I said, I don't know what to call it, Blue Fire Girl or She's So Sad, and she squeezed my arm and said, don't you dare call it She's So Sad. And it was, but I didn't know, and at that point, it was Blue Fire Girl, because she signs her name Fire Girl, and, you know, and that when I say somebody's blue, it's not just that you're sad, it's that you're emotional, that you feel everything, and that you're, you know, so it was perfect, and she gave me her stamp of approval, and of course the first time I played it for her was at the Jazz Fest in Montreal, and she was right there in the front, and she gave me her stamp of approval with the tears and her arms in the air and her woohoo and the hair flowing, and so it's every time I do it, and I wasn't sure it was going to be, that I'd be all right even to do it live, because it's such a big song, it's such a, like, immense emotion and a big song musically and vocally. So I always thought it'd be one of those ones you just don't play, you know, it'd be that, but the radio stations, you play it, and people love it. It's like, really? It's like I'm bleeding all over the place. Really? You want to see that? People love that kind of stuff. So I'm happy. I'm very happy that everybody involved is happy.
Listen, I want you to listen. I want to tell you who and all you are to me, my friend. You pick me up and you dust me off. You hold me close till I shake it off. All you say and all you do, how can I repay my soul to you? Listen, I need you to listen. I need to tell you what and all you mean to me, my love. Touch me, oh, when you hold me. You silence all the screams that lie deep within. You're healing me. You pick me up and you dust me off. You hold me close till I shake it off. All you say and all you do, how can I repay my soul to you? I wanna know why you love me so. Do you realize that you saved me? You saved my dying soul. I must have done something right somewhere along the road. Well, all you say and all you do is, how can I repay my soul to you? Oh. I need you to hear me now. Try to listen and understand what I say to you. You save me, Lord knows you save me. I don't know why or how you ever could, why you love me like you think you should. I pray each and every day that you'll never stop loving me this way. Well, you pick me up and you dust me off. You hold me close till I shake it off. All you say and all you do, how can I repay my soul to you? Well, you pick me up and you dust me off. You hold me close till I shake it off. All you say and all you do, how can I repay my soul to you? You pick me up, you dust me off. You hold me close till I shake it off. All you say and all you do, how can I repay my soul to you?
Now that you've got Mother Tongue Blues in hand, you've had it for a while, are you pleased with the finished product?
Yeah, I'm very pleased. There's always one song and one take of something that you're not happy with, and every album I have something, and like a drum beat or something that could be a little more filled in, you know. But this one, I have to say that every song, and the thing that's really special to me is that I lost my mom in October, October 3rd, and we actually went to print on October 6th, and I had gone back to the graphic artist, and I had said, can you please, I wanted to put something on the last page for someone to dedicate it to my mom, because the song was something that was inspired about her life, and it was perfect timing, and it came out. So it's, of course, my mom wasn't able to see it, but I did play that song on her last 2 days on repeat, the non-mastered version, because I had just gotten the songs. So to me, that was the song. I played it over and over on repeat for hours in her room with her. So it seemed just perfect to have a little dedication to her.
Every time I see you, you break my heart in two. You're always talking about that skinny little girl you knew. Well, I'm a true believer in what is meant to be. So when I turn my eyes to cry, it's when I realize I don't need a perfect seat for someone who stands tall. I don't need some good deed for someone who's bound to fall. You're wasting time on a common line, playing a game of cat and mouse. I ain't pretty and pink, and I don't think that I'm the houseplant kind. If you want to find a home, a place to call your own, give up lying and occupying all them skinny little girls you know. I don't need a perfect seat, just someone who stands tall. I don't need some good deed by someone who's bound to fall. I'm a firm believer in what is real and true. to settle for less or second best is something I just won't do. I don't need a perfect seat, but someone who stands tall. I don't need some good deed, but someone who's bound to fall.
The disc could be a little bit darker, the actual disc. The green is not necessarily my favorite green, but you know what? It's not about that. It's about the music, you know, because people throw away the pochette or they stick the disc in the hole and they don't see the hole anyway, right? So, but other than that, I'm very happy with it.
You also have a very cool website, which is angelforrest.ca. For the web surfing fan, what can they expect to find there?
Probably not a hell of a lot, I'll tell you, because my husband, who is my partner in life, father, my secretary, he does absolutely everything, the chauffeur, and the guy who takes care of the website, that this time of year, because we're so busy, we don't have a lot of time in front of the computer, we're on the road all the time, but you will get the gist of everything, and if you're not satisfied with it, you see, there's a site, there's an email there that you can actually come directly to my phone while I'm sitting in my car with my sciatic nerve pinching my butt to say, hi, I'm on your website and I don't see anything. Can you please tell me what's going on? I will write you directly from my email to say, I'm on my way to Port-au-Prince and my butt hurts and please come and give me a massage.
So that's www.angelforrest.ca, 2 R's in Forest. Check it out right now. Now, Angel, what are the plans for the future?
Right now we're in the middle, we're end of August, and we're still in the midst of the touring all over Quebec. We're actually going till December, actually, and then we're going out to the Dominican to play for 3 weeks, have a little vacation with the kids, and then we come back and we have a couple of shows, and we are looking into buying a tour bus because in our shenanigans, in all our investments and our bad judgment, we are now left with nothing but the music. So we're looking to buy a tour bus to start touring, going across Canada, which we haven't done, and go to all the little villages and actually just play some blues and meet some people, drink some screech, drink some tequila, whatever you got. And that's the plan for the next couple of years, is just to be out there playing.
Well, Angel, it's been an absolute treat having you on the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Anytime.
Roll on down. Well, I want to roll on down with you. Roll on down. Well, I want to roll on down with you. I got something we can think about along this dusty road. Nights we spend on that old park bench after the crowds had all gone home. You and I just enjoying our high of making music with our friends. I wanna roll on down this dusty road. I wanna roll on down with you. Roll on down. I wanna roll on down with you. Roll on down. I wanna roll roll on down. Well, I wanna roll on down with you. Yeah. Roll on down. Well, I wanna roll on down with you. Roll on down. Well, I wanna roll on down with you. Roll on down. Well, I wanna roll on down with you. Roll on down. Well, I wanna roll on down.
A Songwriter's Road Trip 10 is a production of Blind Lemon Radio. It is recorded and mixed using portable sound equipment through the facilities of 93.5 CHMR-FM on the campus of Memorial University in St. John's, Newfoundland. Special thanks to Craig Hilliard, Ian McLaws, Dave DeWolf, and all the staff, volunteers, and artists at this year's Dutch Mason Blues Festival who helped make this show possible. Our theme music is Foul Weather Blues from Harp Dog Brown. I'm your host, Terry Parsons, reminding you that music is a journey of discovery that is best shared with others. Get out to the festivals, visit the live venues, and enjoy the rich and diverse music that is so much a part of the fabric of our nation. It's our support that helps keep the blues alive and vibrant right here in Canada. Thank you for listening.